Last time I was in Brazil, I went to this shaman Denise, and she looked into meteorite stones to tell me where I come from. And she said, "You know, you never feel at home anywhere." And that was true. You never feel at home anywhere because you are not from this earth. Your DNA is galactic. You come from the faraway stars. And you come to the planet Earth with a purpose. And I said to her, "But what is my purpose?" "Your purpose is to learn humans to transcend pain." I felt personal need to make a journey in Brazil in a moment of my life when I had emotional and personal troubles. This trip should be like a healing process. And I also wanted to learn from these cultures, from the places of nature, and from the people who have certain energy, the ones who really learn how to take energy from outside and from inside of themselves, transform it and give it back to the ones that don't know how to do that.
Meus queridos irmãos, eu quero agradecer todos os meus irmãos de toda parte, aqueles que acreditam naquele grande arquiteto do universo. É Deus que cura. Eu não sou médico, porque eu estou numa missão. Eu fui garimpeiro, fui pedreiro, alfaiate, e aqui não tem mágica. Isto é as forças que Deus me deu e ninguém tira. Deixa eu fazer seus trabalhos. Fecha os olhos, abre a boca. Deixa eu fechar. Vamos tirar. Deixa sair. Pode carregar. Eu sou José Valdir.
There is so much pain. People come here to be healed. They come here as the last hope place when there is nowhere else to go, with cancers and all kinds of different diseases. And the hope is on all of their faces. Most of the time, we have to sit in the current room with our eyes closed. Everybody works together. It is not just entities, but also every single individual brings his own energy into it. And it becomes like a vortex.
Ela é da Sérvia e mora em Nova York. E ela veio para
conhecer a casa. E ela recebeu essa água da casa do Inácio, deu para algumas pessoas e todas as pessoas que tomaram a água vieram aqui na casa do Inácio.
Só que não tá certo que ela está vindo igual beija-flor. Ela tinha que vir para ficar os 3 dias.
You had to come
para chegar
to stay for 2 days.
de meio-dia para tarde.
You came like
Está
in the
certo que eu
afternoon.
tenho que dar o equilíbrio, tem que transmitir energia, tem de
He wants
ajudar.
to transmit energy
Quarta-feira ela
to
está
you.
comigo?
You're going to be here on the Wednesday?
É um
Sim,
compromisso?
Ela vai
sim,
estar aqui.
compromisso.
You must,
Então vai sentar na corrente.
so you
A
must
casa
be
é
here.
sua.
The casa de Dom Inácio is yours.
Fica como médium.
You stay
Deixe
here
ela
as a
sentar.
medium and sitting in
favor.
current.
All right. I was in the current room. I don't remember how long, between 3 and 4 hours. I'm breathing very regularly. What I start seeing with this rhythmical breathing is just a tiny blue light, like a light you can see in a space. More I concentrate, the more it would come and go and disappear. I wanted to go back into this blue light, but I could not. It was almost like a game. I should stop thinking in order to experience. The moment I think, experience is not there anymore. So when I was really deep in the thoughts about my blue light, I had a vision. The vision was a boat, a small wooden boat, and in the boat was lying on the bottom my ex-husband and the woman he left me for. I hear the voice, put them in the boat and let them go until the fog just swallowed them, like they never existed. Then somebody touched my shoulder, and I saw the operation was going to take place.
Agora você vai ver o trabalho de perto, vai acompanhar, e a casa é sua e você foi para receber energia, para o equilíbrio, para o amor. Fala para ela que ela pode ficar com os olhos abertos jogando energia, o que é que ela joga magnetismo. Os seus olhos também estão com pressão alta. Então, primeiro eu vou controlar a sua pressão. Deixa eu ver. Tampa isso aqui, por favor. Se tiver algum médico que quiser acompanhar de perto, pode subir. Está saindo.
I was so incredibly surprised by my reaction. I don't see well, and I have such a fear about my eyes.
Está operado.
Today, I definitely lost my fear. I don't know what happened, but I could see from so close up the whole thing. The hand, the knife, the eye, and all this didn't bring any emotions in me. It was so normal. It was like removing dirt of something that was irritated for the good.
I'm Andy Grice, and I'm from Sacramento, California. And I'm here on a spiritual journey. And the first reason I came down here is because he's a world-famous healer, and I just wanted to be around that and see how he operated.
Which really shocked me, which I saw in a few days ago, when he operates, especially eyes, he doesn't even look. Sometimes he have the knife on the eye, which is such a precise and such an incredible detailed work, and his face is up and eyes are closed.
Yeah, well, he's not doing the operation.
That's
the
what-
man. Yeah. To me, the way I see him, he's just such a clear medium. Medium meaning that he can let other spirits come into his body and literally take over his whole psyche. Entities are everywhere, and they're assisting him greatly all the time.
Tell me which you want.
So can we start from the beginning? Let's go. Because we could make the entire like a film, collection, you know, like the in the line.
Look at me. If you put, close your eyes, this, open your eyes. I think this is like a really. Okay, we can make a selection and then we decide, okay?
So what we try to do is to externalize the psychic turmoil in the body, what's happening inside in the mind, but to see it outside in a certain way. Because when John of God, it's such a strong moment when he just takes his hand like this, and somebody else. So that kind of thing to try to visualize with photography. In my work, I really was dealing for a long time of pushing mental, physical limits as far as I can go. And the pain was never really the question. It was much more important about the concept. There is a difference between physical pain and emotional pain. I can deal with physical pain. I can control it. But emotional pain is what really gives me trouble. In the same chair, just opposite of me, sat a woman. She's always so silent and sits without movement for a long time. This time she was making strange sounds. I'm always thinking how really miracles happen. When there is no hope, when there is nothing to lose, when there is not any chance left, when it's nearly the end, and on the other side, death is the only thing left waiting for you. And you have to have faith. When you have a faith, there is no pain.
Agora pega essa ferramenta que eu vou olhar você.
Current finished, and then I met Dorothy.
Entity told me about 2 months ago to stop worrying about people. He said, get my own soul in order because the time is short. It was explained to me that the earth is going to go through a change. And it starts, they said, today.
I had this incredible feeling that actually the time is speeding, that we actually are dying, but we are in the same time have illusion that we are still here. But actually it's already completely another realm.
This is a third-dimensional planet. And now Earth is going to be a fourth and fifth-dimensional planet. There will still be some people, many people, on the planet that are third-dimensional beings, and they cannot move into the fourth or fifth dimension because their energy is too low because of their negative karma. You'll be able to carry your physical body into the fourth dimension, but not the fifth dimension. Your body has to change. You will have a crystalline body in the fifth dimension. And it's just the beginning for us to move higher and higher and higher, because there's no limit to dimensions. It's the closed mind that keeps all these people that come here sick. They refuse to believe that they can heal themselves, but we can. Unfortunately, we weren't taught how to do it, or that we could even do it. By coming here and getting the surgery to save their lives, it gives them a second chance. But they don't realize that they are getting a second chance to live longer and clear up their souls. They can't heal your soul here. You're the only one who can do it. Why these beings are doing what they're being, to clean up their karma. They don't want to live in the third dimension anymore and go through the birth canal. And this is a way that they can clean their karma up by helping others.
I was always asking myself, what is the connection between rituals and performance? And why I'm so fascinated about rituals? And why rituals for me are so important to see, to go through, and to learn from them? I think the connection is transformation. You go through the ritual and you're not the same after this. You learn something. You become different. And performance is very similar. You create a script and you're dealing inside the performance with something which I call a higher self. And you put such a strong task on you. The stronger performance, the stronger the transformation is.
Trazer completely unprepared. I arrive here and I have no idea. I'm going from the one chamber to another chamber and just going with the flow and see what will happen. This is like a big Kubrick movie or the David Lynch or anything I could experience. It's everything from my past, mixing up from Blavatsky to Gurdjieff and the Tibetan monks. The symbols are mixed up with so many different things that I can perceive. They are Rosicrucians, they are Celtic, Tibetans, they are ancient Indian symbols, the colors, the pieces.
Nós trabalhamos unidos com a ciência do homem, porque existe a doença espiritual e também a doença material. As entidades aqui no Vale do Amanhecer não fabricam a cura. Aqui no Vale do Amanhecer não tem milagres, não tem cirurgia de corte. A cirurgia é feita espiritualmente. A pessoa alcança o benefício que veio buscar através da tua fé.
Ó Senhor do Grande Oriente de Oxalá, no mundo encantado dos Himalaias, faça a minha preparação, ilumina meu espírito, para que eu possa partir sem receios, no avanço final de uma nova era. Faz em mim a verdadeira força do jaguar. Ó Simeonga dos mundos encantados, em breve estarei sobre o leito, e Jesus, o sol da vida, transmitirá por mim os mantras poderosos para a libertação dos vales negros da incompreensão. Ó Senhor, partirei contigo nada.
Nós sempre procuramos a resolver os problemas. Todo problema que não é resolvido, ele é igual à nossa sombra. Onde a gente vai, ele nos acompanha.
Life is worth living. The children, the dogs, the mess, the mosquitoes. I decide that happiness doesn't come from outside, come from you. From you. But that's my New Year try to start.
Este ano quero paz no meu coração. Quem quiser ter amigo que me dê a mão.
Do something. Now. Huh? You're not working. Go and look for chocolate. We're supposed to light the candles.
We can blow them out.
We're going to give a toast and do charade. All these nice things. But right now, we have to prepare dinner. And now the table starts looking good.
Drinking rum and Coca-Cola. Go down Point Kumala. Both mother and daughter working for the Yankee dollar. I guarantee you one real good fine time. Drinking rum and Coca-Cola.
Marina Shinoni.
Working for the Yankee dollar.
It's a fact, Mom, it's a fact. Rum and Coca-Cola. Rum and Coca-Cola.
só?
Muove il corpo! Ok. Lo so, è stancato, è stancato. Chiudi gli occhi, close your eyes, close. Chiudi gli occhi, close your eyes.
Para começar, eu sou analfabeta, não sei ler, não sei escrever. Eu nasci de uma família humilde. Eu tive 18 filhos, aí eu criei 13 e criei meus irmãos, criei vários filhos dos outros também. Eu adotei 27 filhos dos outros. Sou parteira, já fiz 314 partos e amamentei os meus filhos e dei leite para 49 filhos dos outros. O primeiro parto que eu fiz foi da minha mãe. Eu acho que isso é uma força que vem de algum lugar. Tudo tem mistério. Herveiro, ele tem que ter sabedoria, porque senão não faz nada. Para a gente receber, para a gente ter o conhecimento, a gente tem que ter muito amor às plantas. Ter respeito por elas. As coisas naturais é ter muita ciência. Isso aqui é o tinguir, tá? É uma fruta do cerrado e que faz esse sabão aqui, ó. Acho que já nasci assim. Eu não aprendi com ninguém. Comecei a desenvolver meu talento mesmo, foi com 9 anos. Que a minha tia, ela deu epilepsia e desmaiou. E eu fui atrás da minha mãe para fazer o remédio para ela. A minha mãe falou, eu não vou não, você vai, se vira. A gente tem que aprender a fazer as coisas. Peguei um enxadão, um facão, peguei uma sacola, botei no pescoço e fui pro mato. Ali eu chegava e olhava. Eu digo, essa aqui serve. E ela arrancava. Olhava para outra, digo, essa aqui pode não servir para beber, mas serve para banhar. Pegava lá e arrancava. Olhava a outra, digo, essa aqui eu vou fazer um pó para pôr para cicatrizar. Então é que eu digo para vocês, você tem a intuição, você tem que seguir ela. Você chega na floresta, aquilo que Deus te ensinar, você tem que pegar e usar. Essa intuição, vocês podem falar para mim de onde que ela vem? Aí é que é a história que eu não posso explicar para ninguém. Porque eu sinto que eu tenho que fazer aquilo, eu pego e faço. Mas tem alguém me ensinando. Eu tenho um mestre, eu tenho certeza que eu tenho ele. E é com ele que eu falo. Eu não sou mulher interessada em dinheiro. Eu sou interessada na melhora de vida, de saúde das pessoas. Então, se eu ver que todo mundo está trabalhando, todo mundo está com saúde, para mim tá bom, porque todo mundo está evoluindo.
Oh, this is a kind of dream come true, because now it's like laboratory of the past, but actually it is going to be laboratory of the future, because all this knowledge we have to find out how we can, apply for these days today, because it's so going to be lost and it will be incredibly important to preserve. I really want to take all with me if I can, but there will be definitely restrictions for the American, the past control. They will kind of put me in the prison because all doesn't look really like, applying to the law of the stupid pharmaceutology.
A gente tem que viver pela fé. Você tem que estar preparado, tranquila, sem ira, sem contenda, sem mau humor. Eu não faço um trabalho desse aqui se eu não estiver bem. Porque eu não vou receber nada. Se eu não receber nada, eu fico muda, eu não sei falar nada. Então, eu estou recebendo aqui. Tem algo que está me sustentando aqui.
Buj mi paji, četo moje drago, buj mi paji, zlačane moj, ti greješ milo, materino krilo, buj mi paji, sine moj, ti greješ milo, materino krilo, buj mi paji, sine moj.
All right, your room. Recording sound also?
Yeah. Here we are in the middle of nowhere, basically. It's Brazil. And you have to understand, Abramovich method is really important for me. This is absolutely saving my life in every trip, everywhere. Can be Brazil, can be India, can be, Madagascar, can be South Pole, can be Tasmania, New Zealand, name it. So what it is, we are opening now, we can show it right away. This is the onion, and this is the garlic. These two elements are essential because they are natural antibiotics, and I'm going to demonstrate how to use them immediately. The garlic is very simple. We open a little piece and remove the skin. It's the best to eat them on empty stomach, full stomach, anytime, anywhere. So this is the garlic. Garlic kills the bacteria, kills the worms in your stomach, and make your trip much more easy and much more pleasant. Some people it's unpleasant. Okay, it's a little bit sharp taste. Can create some acid in your stomach. Oh God, in your stomach. But never mind. Whew, this was a strong one. But don't despair and don't give up immediately after this. You don't need to peel because who cares? A little bit skin. Oh, garlic. You eat the onion immediately, straight for. Oh. Actually kill the taste of the garlic and make more digestive. But what is very important about onion to know,
really gives you this internal energy and push. So with the garlic and onion, we can travel anywhere, anytime, even in Brazil. Thank you. Abramovich method on his best. God, garlic. Listen, this is Minas Gerais garlic. This is the hell. I never had garlic like this.
A fulele adeu, a fulele adeu, a fulele, olha a cara bele que o do, a fulele, olha a bamba, olha a fulele.
Parallel realities, incorporations, entities. Brazil is so full of this kind of stuff.
Tomate, cebola, pimentão, coentro, sal, suco de limão. Coloca a posta de peixe, já foi temperada com navinha d'alho, alho, coentro e sal e suco de limão.
This is marinada.
Marinada, tudo marinada.
Coco?
Coco, sim, vou colocar o coco.
Fantástico.
A cozinha para mim é como fosse uma lavagem, como se estivesse fazendo uma limpeza de corpo. Porque a comida representa todo o ritual, ainda mais a comida baiana, a comida africana, é tudo a ver, entendeu? Com comida de orixá. O acarajé, o vatapá, todas essas comidas têm tudo a ver com o nosso lado espiritual. Como eu faço tudo muito natural, é feito com muito amor. Se você não estiver bem, está mal-humorada, não vale a pena. Entendeu? Então a gente tem que fazer a comida com amor, com muito tesão. Sem tesão e amor não vale a pena.
Okay, kid, this is seriously good stuff. Oh. I don't care, I don't want to go anywhere else.
Tem hora que eu sinto que eu me incorporei cozinhando. Tem comidas que eu sinto que, justamente quando eu crio receita, elas sabem, eu crio livros, receitas muito rápido. Eu sinto que não sou eu que estou cozinhando às vezes. Eu acho que você tem que comer sabendo que está bom para você, está bom para o mundo.
When she's good for her, it's good for me. I understand Portuguese.
Yeah.
I get it. So.
I don't like religion, because religion reminds me of institutions. Which I like is spirituality, which is completely different thing. I just pick up the elements that I think it can serve to make this mix. But again, is always in the context of art. I represent modern nomad. I don't have a specific family around me. I'm very free. I just go wherever ideas comes to takes me. I really believe that idea comes like a hologram out of nowhere. I love to live in space in between. The space in between for me is one of the most creative spaces for artists to be. Is when you are leaving old habits and you are completely open to destiny. You're open to new ideas when everything is so vulnerable because you're out of your control zone.
This is beautiful. Can you take photo of this really close up? If you just take this image isolated, only his head, disconnected from his body, looks like he's in a state of meditation. But when you actually look down, you see the entire body in full movement, and everything is in flux. His legs are one side. You see that it's actually a very fast movement. You understand this by position of the dress, who is really making almost 360 degrees around his body. And at the same time, stillness and movement. It's complete balance. It's one of really mesmerizing image I saw Pierre Berger. Incredible this connection, at the same time, center. But can you ask, is this rituals also in Africa, or they're all from Bahia, this book?
No, I think this book, is only from Bahia.
But it's from here?
Yeah, Salvador.
Excuse me, this is levitating.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
She's not jumping.
No, she's jumping. Yeah.
She's not jumping, you should believe more. So many interesting things. Incense. That's the whitetail, cleaning the energy. I always feel like a little kid, and universe is a big, 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 interesting place to be. And this is one of the universe. It's like, all the materials and tools you need, how to get in touch with the parallel realities. And if you know right ingredients, right object, in right time, in right placement, you get there. So it's like a secret passage. Let me go and see. I heard about these beings, orishas. They are like the souls of the world. The consciousness behind every element, behind every form of life. I was told the dance represents the dance of the gods, constructing, deconstructing, and shifting the universe. She's 108. She live with this noise.
Quem quer lhe conhecer muito é Marina. Ela fala uma outra língua.
Eu estou acostumada com esse povo.
Esse povo, né?
Tudo vem aqui.
Esse povo tudo vem aí, né?
Estou acostumada com esse povo tudo.
Mas tudo lhe entende, né, não, mãe?
Eu tenho que entender.
Eu entendo eles me entendem. Tem 90 anos essa casa aberta. Esses pés de pau todos foram criados aqui, nascidos e criados aqui dentro de casa. Usando até essa casa desse pé de pau.
So tell him, what's the secret of her long life?
Ela está perguntando, filhinha, qual que é o seu segredo para viver tanto? Qual que é seu segredo para viver tanto e feliz?
O meu segredo?
É.
Quem pode saber do meu segredo é Deus.
Deus
que é grande, é o dono da terra e governa nós tudo.
He's saying only God knows the secret.
Nós somos as ovelhas dele.
And we are
as
the
ovelhas
goats.
de a justiça é nós. Eu estou deixado porque ele deu com o medo de eu ficar. Se ele achar que ele pode me mandar me buscar, eu estou aqui. Lá no reino de Deus, onde ele mora, não tem preto, não tem branco, não tem que ir. No meu tempo, que eu achei para me alimentar, a força era da terra, não era dada por injeção, não. E nem por remédio, não.
Yeah, she's saying that in the past,
é por isso que eu estou viva até hoje. Eu ainda aguento um dia sem comer.
Um dia
eu
sem
levo
comer.
O dia todo sem comer, não sinto nada.
No, she's saying that in the past, everything that she gets to eat came from the earth, like
from
plants.
The earth.
But nowadays, all the food has injections,
you know. Está comendo comida cheia de hormônio, cheia de remédio. Os alimentos que planta, os galinhos que planta, tá dando injeção, botando remédio para crescer ligeiro. Que calamidade é essa?
Totalmente verdade. She's saying
que
that
mundo,
nowadays we eat even
It's a tornado of energy. My God, she has so wonderful energy.
Ela está dizendo que a senhora tem muita energia.
Que tem muita energia?
Energia, tem uma vitalidade.
Dada por Deus.
God gave to her.
Dada por Deus e as águas.
So what she thinks is the most important in life? What's the most important?
E o que a senhora acha que é a coisa mais importante na vida?
O mais importante na vida é a saúde e a pessoa saber viver.
Healthy and...
Saber se colocar no lugar direitinho e sair. Comprar amizade, amor, carinho.
Have love, friends.
É isso que vale no mundo.
Yeah.
Mas do mundo eu não quero mais nada. Só quero a bênção de Jesus Cristo e a luz. Então eu espero Deus mandar me buscar. Eu estou aqui mandada por Ele. A hora que Ele disser que é hora de eu ir embora, eu vou embora. Largo tudo aí e vou embora.
My main question as a child was always not so much about cosmos, but what was behind the cosmos, what was behind everything. As a child, I was very alone. My mother has this strange phobia of cleanness. Everything had to be clean. Everywhere there are bacteria. If anybody wants to see me, they had to come into a room with a mask. She also didn't like me to have friends because they could infect me with the viruses. As a being isolated, I developed my own world, and this world was pretty much invisible. Even if they gave me toys, dolls to play, I was not interested in objects. I play very much with the shadows. I started to see invisible beings, and I would talk to them, and sometimes I would see them like a flickering lights.
A NP é uma palavra que não tem tradução. É uma técnica mesmo dos nativos americanos, da gente se conhecer um pouco melhor, como se fosse uma honra a gente suar junto e se purificar. Mother of the origins, receive this child in ceremony of healing. All sacred name came up to your heart. Star people, Evamaya Emaho, Great Spirit, Uankantak, Uankaishan, Kukulkan. Ou seja, se você pegar uma planta e estressar, ela logo vai dar uma flor, para dar um fruto e uma semente. Um animal, se você correr atrás dele, vamos dizer assim, estressar, ele vai morrer. O ser humano é um ser diferente, a gente tem um intelecto, a gente tem que forçar o estresse para ter uma resposta do que a gente precisa na vida da gente. A INIP ajuda a gente a chegar nesse estresse que acha que não suporta mais, que está muito quente ou que está escuro, para você poder ter uma resposta, né? A proposta é um suor, uma purificação do corpo, da mente, que a gente chama de emoção, que seria os sentimentos, e também do seu espírito. Quando você tem essas 4 coisas equilibradas, mente, corpo, emoção e espírito, você consegue acessar uma coisa que é um vazio dentro da gente. Um útero sagrado, um buraco negro, da onde tudo origina. E a INIP é construída para a gente entrar nesse buraco, nessa escuridão, para você renascer de novo. Sempre tem que nascer e morrer.
It's a very beautiful trumpet. Let's listen to this. You hear? It's so sad, beautiful. Maybe we can record the sound. Let's go, Shinji. Very cool. Beautiful. Obrigado.
De nada.
So beautiful. Love it. What is the name of the song?
Eu sei que vou te amar. I know I will love you.
I know I will love you.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was so eager to try ayahuasca. Wow. Okay. It's not exactly champagne.
No.
And I want to have it strong as possible and immediately. And after, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 minutes, I didn't feel anything. But I saw my photographer running around in the forest with a tripod. He had the same dose as me, and I asked him, "What are you doing?" And he said to me, "I'm just taking photographs." But I noticed he didn't have camera at all. So something was very, very wrong there.
Do you feel any difference?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I'm the only one probably. I need a horse dose to be effective.
Only when you have such lot, the ayahuasca is so strong. When you have such lot first.
Maybe 3 minutes later, I stand up. And it was like somebody put a bomb in my body. The most frightening was that I could not control anything. Not my body, not my mind, nothing. I was not owner of myself. I just shit, vomit and piss all at once. It's like somebody broke my mind. Like a broken mirror in hundreds and thousands of pieces. I was just pieces independently running around. And every single piece was part of the memory of my own existence. And I was going mad. And I want to stop. And more I want to stop, more I actually was going deeper and deeper into this experience. I felt I was in some kind of Mexican kitchen, and there was this old man and old woman, and they trapped my soul there. And they're laughing at me because I was just a prisoner, and I could never escape, and I could never be free. It was probably the worst experience I ever had in my life.
Marina.
Oh God.
vegetal, cada planta tem consciência, tem alma e tem a sua função. O que eu e a Denise fazemos aqui é compartilhar essa medicina com pessoas que têm uma necessidade espiritual da alma, um chamado da alma, né, para buscar dimensões mais profundas e abrir memórias e consciência para outros níveis da sua existência que não meramente o tridimensional.
Eu pertenço a um clã. Cada geração do meu clã tem a responsabilidade de aprimorar o conhecimento, materializar o conhecimento das ancestrais e adequar esse conhecimento à atual evolução da humanidade.
Que o é um amuque que é um goiami, pequenininho maqui é có. A nossa realidade toda é vivida através do nosso corpo. Cada região do corpo tem a sua própria memória. Cada trauma que um ser humano sofre também fica registrado no corpo. Através do corpo eu toco a alma.
Todo pai, toda mãe é culpado. Então a pessoa fica gerando padrões de comportamentos eternos, porque existe uma criança dentro de si que foi traumatizada por causa de qualquer violência dentro do passado. Aqui dentro dessa escola, nós já tiramos essa responsabilidade paterna e materna e social. Eu desconstruo todo o sistema de crenças que hipnotiza a consciência.
Isso, linda. Tira essa sandália, Marina, até na terra.
Marina, just breathe and feel the earth in your feet.
O sacudimento ele não é nada mais, nada menos do que entregar toda a energia pesada, cheia de toxina, gerada pelo pensamento negativo, sentimentos negativos, etc. Quem absorve esse negativo é o ovo, e a pessoa ela tem que ter força para poder quebrar, porque é só a pessoa mesma que tem essa capacidade de quebrar esse negativo gerado por ela mesma. Quebra, Marina. Isso, não. Ó. Ó. Esse é do joelho, Marina, que dói. Ah! Oh! Ah! Mete as gamas ali, Marina. Ah! Putz. Ah! Puta que pariu, Marina, onde é que você arrumou esse negócio, hein? Quebra porque esse peso é teu, não é meu, não.
I can't make it. I do it my all strength. Wow.
Ufa! Uau! Quando você aceita a sua natureza, se encanta com ela, você começa então a ter consciência que existe uma pessoa dentro de você que você não conhece. Você começa uma espécie de namoro consigo mesmo. Adquire uma comunicação sem tirania. A hora já está boa. E uma vez que você está de posse dessa natureza, não tem como você ter violência nenhuma contra qualquer coisa dentro do universo. Porque o princípio da nossa natureza é amor.
When Ruda invited me to drink ayahuasca again, I could not believe I accepted. I want to give me one more chance. I didn't want to keep these fears inside of me. But here in Curitiba, I felt at home. I took ayahuasca and I was completely surprised. There was not any sickness. There was no vomiting and no shitting. My inner journey is impossible to describe. I can see my whole body alive and conscious. My blood, my muscles, my organs. Each of them has a different personality, presenting me like colors, sounds, smells, and emotions. Ruda songs start becoming energy, like extension of his hands, embracing a little fragile and traumatized child inside of me, untightening knots which are holding me to the ghosts of my past. It was not just a trip. It was a healing.
Come to see this one. Look at this piece here. I'm in paradise now. Oh. Look at these ones with the iron. Look at this. You see? They have the other things. This is black quartz with the iron, or whatever, I don't know what it is. Can you imagine? This is like eyes of planet. Look to nature produce this. Just incredible.
My relation to Brazil started so long ago. I went to the mines just to looking for idea. I actually want minerals to tell me what to do. When I asked miners if I could just sit on the chair deep in the mines or lie in the bed and let me alone there for a long period of time until I wait for an idea, they think I was completely crazy. When I told them that I got an idea to make shoes out of amethyst, huge minerals weighing 70 kilo, they could not believe. How can walk in these shoes? They asked. I was telling them, but these shoes are not for walking. These shoes are for mental departure. I don't think we need art in nature. Nature is so perfect already without us. We need art in the cities. We need art in the cities which human beings don't have any time. In the cities they are polluted. In the cities they have too much noise. We have to take experience from nature and transmit it into the cities. I always believe that the function of art is a function of bridge. To bridge different people from different social backgrounds. Different religious beliefs. Different races. But it's also about communication between physical world and the spiritual world. Or just simply between two human beings. I think this trip was very important to me. Not just to get new ideas, but also to open my mind into something different. After I come back, somehow the puzzle came together in a very clear and bright image. I understood that I have to give tools to the public to experience their own self. I have to just blend in. I have to be like a conductor. Because I'm always performing in the front of the public. I'm engaging with the public. The public is my mirror. And I'm the mirror of the public too. Everybody have trauma. Everybody have loneliness. Everybody have fear of death. Everybody have pain. I'm giving part of myself, and they give me part of themselves. The only way they can understand in much profound level what performance is they make their own personal journey. I am removing myself completely from the public. Public is the work. In the front of me is a cave. And I'm going to explore.
I got kissed by a turtle dove upon a cold Paris manger. I was waking up to my love, first moments, dawning danger. Everything was new, every soul can shoot. My face and your face tenderly renewed, tenderly renewed. I awoke to find a whiteness inside. Everything did shine slyly from each body. Halos from within, diamonds the air in, as we cross to where the Virgin Mary moves over the fields. Here and there she kneels, sighing sweet relief upon the prairie. Everything's new, every soul can choose my face and your face, tenderly nude, tenderly